I may need to either wear my headphones. If you're watching the live stream, or if you're watching the playback of this, first let me check my audio. Is it coming through? Let me check my audio. Perfect. Really good. If you're watching the playback of this, you might want to fast forward to, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes while I actually start. For now, I'll wait till at least one person shows up. If you're watching the playback of this, you might want to fast forward to, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes while I actually start. For now, I'll wait till at least one person shows up. If you're watching the playback of this, you might want to fast forward to, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes. Let's see. Start. Got the books that I want to talk about. Got my drone that I want to unbox. Okay. The books that I want to talk about. So here's what we got going on. I'll wait a few minutes to unbox the drone, just in case anyone filters in here. But it's my first day of summer. The students finished school last Friday. It was Friday. Yeah, it was last Friday. And then the teachers had Tuesday and Wednesday to clean up, get all the grades in, and finish everything up. And so it doesn't feel like I'm completely done, because I do have a YouTuber camp next week where I'm going to be doing YouTube videos and teaching kids how to make YouTube videos at my school, and that'll be kind of like a 9 to 4 thing. So it'll still be at my school, but I think it'll be pretty fun, kind of similar to what I did for Project Week, which was a little while ago, but I did a video on that. It'll still be at my school, but I guess I'll get started. A few things, the big things for the summer. YouTuber camp will be next week. The week after that, me and my wife are going to be going to Switzerland, which I'm really excited about. I've never been to Switzerland. We're going to ride the train. That's part of why I bought the drone, because I don't want to have to take my school's drone to Switzerland just in case something happens. I wanted my own to be able to take. And then as far as travel, the only other thing we'll do after we get back from Switzerland is go to probably maybe Boston near the end of July to celebrate our 7-year anniversary. A couple friends of ours just recently moved to Boston, so we'll be up there. But in the meantime, I've got several things that are going to be going on. Later today, I'm going to be making a books and beef jerky on the books that I read this past month, which were these. Well, I read half of Mayor Christianity. This one's going to bleed into this next month, because I don't want to rush that one, and it was a bonus book. But I read The Hobbit. I'll be doing a video. I read The Art of Learning, and I read The Grand Inquisitor. So I'll be doing a video on that later. And then this summer, I plan on reading a book about a guy who does ultra marathons. He went, what was it, 2,189-mile ultra marathon across the Appalachian Trail, which took him like 21 days. And so if you've ever read Born to Run, he was in that book. The Book of the Five Rings, I'm not really sure what this is, kind of like Bushido, Japanese sort of Miyamoto Musashi. I've heard his name several times, so I feel like I should read that book. So I'll probably be reading that book in the next couple weeks. But then this one I'm really excited about. It's called Side Hustle School. Hi, Tech and all. Welcome. Good to see you. Side Hustle School is it's by a guy who owns a podcast called Side Hustle School, where he takes about 10 minutes a day, and he just talks about different ways that people make money as a side hustle. But this one is kind of more of a plan of how to make extra money in 27 days. And so I was thinking about possibly live streaming, going through maybe a chapter a day, and seeing how that goes. I don't live stream that much on YouTube. I live stream on Twitch when I'm doing some editing and some video editing and podcast editing, but not so much outside of that. Where are you chiming in from, Mr. or Mrs. Tech in all? And so that, as far as kind of reading, that's what's going to go on with that. I plan on making a lot of videos this summer, a lot of food videos. I want to make a breakfast taco video about the best breakfast taco. There's an echo in my voice. Uh-oh. Let's see. Let me see if I can fix that. A breakfast taco. There's an echo in my voice. All right, so is this better? Will this work? Is this better? All right, so is this better? Perfect. I had my desktop audio up as well, and so it was pulling both of those things. Sorry about that. Welcome, Melvin. Where you chiming in from, Melvin? Let me know if the audio, it seems on my computer it looks like it got fixed. Let me know if it is not fixed on there or not. Okay, much better. Sorry about that. That was probably super annoying. So in addition to reading some of those books, I think I might do a video. Oh, in addition to making those food videos, Austin is really known for their breakfast tacos, so I plan on doing a best breakfast taco in Austin video. I really like eating chicken wings, so I thought maybe doing some wing places. That'd be pretty cool. Good. It's all fixed. But something that I did last summer that I really want to do again this summer was I instead of keeping a to-do list, I did keep a to-do list. I had like something on my computer of all the things that I wanted to do. I keep a done list. Yep, have echo. Okay, good. I keep a done list that shows. Is that good? That shows all the things that I've done that day. The reason I do that is because instead of focusing on all the things that I haven't accomplished, I really like to go back and look at what did I do throughout my days during the summer. And it's always super satisfying because when you're just writing down, oh, I had lunch with this friend, and then I spent time just relaxing at the house, and then I made this video, and then I went on a date with my wife. It's like, oh, these have been really full days. And like the worst feeling is like getting to the end of summer and being like, well, where did the summer go? And feeling like you didn't really do as much as you wanted to do. And it's not about just being super productive, but it's just about making sure you're spending your time doing what you want to be doing. So instead of doing a digital one like I did last year, we are with you. Awesome. Thanks, Tech. Appreciate it. Instead of doing what I did last year, what I made digital to kind of done list, this year I am doing a paper one, but at the top I'm also writing the most important thing. Basically, if I can do one thing today that I'd be satisfied that I got that done. If that was the only thing I got done, what would it be? It's called I read it, the most important thing. And then I just list all the things that I did. I was thinking about experimenting with a bullet journal. Hey, my dad's here. T.O.M. Gibson. I was experimenting with doing a bullet journal. I don't know if any of you guys have ever done it, but it seemed really complicated with moving things from one page to another and all sorts of things. So there was that. Melvin and Tech and all, where are you guys texting in from? Are you guys in the States? Are you guys outside of the States, overseas? And what brought you to this channel? Because I'm always curious of who's kind of looking at the content, because a lot of my content's all over the place. I've got the tech stuff, I've got the teacher stuff, I've got the productivity stuff, I've got the vlog stuff. So always interested who's kind of coming in to the different things. All right, guys, like this video and support him. Thanks, Tech. I appreciate that. Tech and all. Hello, good evening, Zubair Butts. How are you, Zubair? Where are you from, Zubair? This is the new drone. I'm gonna go ahead and start unboxing. All the way from India. Well, I appreciate you joining on the live stream. I rarely ever do this. I've only done this a couple of times on YouTube anyways. And so it's good to have some folks. And people, seeing all these people that I don't normally get to see. I've not normally seen these names leave comments. So that's kind of nice to kind of interact with you guys a little bit more. Particularly those who've been around for a little bit, but maybe the quiet watchers. Romania. How is Romania? Earlier in the live stream, I said that I was going to be going to Switzerland, which I'm looking at a map, and I know it's not. It's closer to Romania than I am now. I don't know how close to Romania Switzerland is, but I've never been to Switzerland. Malaysia. Welcome from Malaysia. And speaking of Malaysia, also not sure, I'm looking at a map and I know the general area that Malaysia is, but the only Asian country that I've been to is China. And this September, me and my wife are looking to go to Bali with a couple of friends of ours. So I'm really excited about this. Dad, this is not the school drone, but since we're going to Switzerland, I did not want to take my school drone to Switzerland. Switzerland drone laws are pretty liberal. As long as you follow general guidelines, you don't need a special certificate or certification. So I bought my own drone, which is a little bit smaller than the drone that we have with the school. So that way I didn't have to feel like I didn't want to take the school drone overseas because that would feel irresponsible if something happened to it. But in the end, if something happened to it, I would have spent the same amount of money replacing it. All right, so here we go. The drone that I got is the DJI Mavic Air Fly More Combo. The Fly More Combo is, I hope it's not the white one. I wanted the black one. It is black. Okay, good. The Fly More Combo just comes with the remote, comes with the extra batteries, and pretty much everything you actually need for it. And then I also ordered it through a second-party reseller who included this little bag and an SD card for the same price that if I were to just buy it straight from the DJI company. I don't know if this bag will be useful with the drone. Let's see. It's kind of small. It's pretty padded for a little small bag. What is your job? I just subscribed your channel from Premiere Video Editing Videos. I'd love to get a drone. I am normally small pocket. Maybe this will carry the drone. I'm normally a middle school math and robotics teacher. And last year I wrote a grant and my school bought a drone for the school that I used in my math class a couple times where we went and flew it. It was the DJI Mavic, which I've got packed away, which actually I'll be right back. Let me get it so I can kind of compare the sizes of these things. I've used the DJI Mavic in my math class as a way to learn about unit rate, where the students flew the drone in sport mode for about, I don't know, like 15 seconds, and then they saw how fast it went. And so the unit rate was how many feet per second it went. So this is the school one. This is the DJI Mavic. Let me go ahead and open it just so we can see the size and compare it to my new drone once I get it all unboxed. Tech and all, thanks for subscribing from the Premiere videos. This is usually what brings people to the channel, and hopefully they stick around for some of the other stuff as well. This is the DJI Mavic Pro. It's pretty small, folds up pretty small. But the one I got today is the Mavic Air, which is even smaller. I considered getting the DJI Spark, which is pretty much the small. They have one really small one, but it's kind of like a toy, and the camera's not very good. But the one that's like got a pretty decent camera, that's the smallest one, is the Spark. But the frame rate that the Spark shoots in is 30. And usually when you can shoot in 30, you can also shoot in 24 frames per second, which is what I do all of my videos in. But it only shot in 30. So I was like, well, that's no good. I actually want to shoot in 24 frames per second. Would like that option. So, all right. Onyx Black. I got the black one just because I thought it'd look cleaner. They had one in red, but the red one looked a lot like a toy. So, all right. So I've seen a couple of unboxings already. The drone is actually in this little pouch. So let me open this up first. This, gosh, you see the videos online and you just like, oh, that's pretty small. This is the drone. This is the one that I just got. This is my phone. So a little bit bigger than my phone, a little bit thicker, obviously, too. This folds out pretty similarly to the, I guess, kind of similar to the Mavic. So what I love about this is like, this is almost so small that you could fly this inside and no one's gonna be like, oh no, that's dangerous, you're flying a drone, because it almost looks like a toy. But the camera on there is almost as good as, if not better than, the camera on this. So this is the one that my school got for a grant, and then this is the one that I just bought. This is the Mavic Air, so a little bit smaller, which is cool. Powering on and off, I'll look at some of that stuff a little bit later. Remove the gimbal clamp before powering on. All right, so let's see, take that off. I need to pull this, and then this. Okay, so that gimbal's kind of nice, or the gimbal cover. All right, make more Premiere Pro videos. I do plan on making some Premiere Pro videos as well as some Adobe Audition videos, but what is it that you would like to learn how to do, and maybe that you've seen in some of my videos, and then maybe I can make a tutorial in there. I've seen the camera footage of these. I can't really tell the difference between this one and the DJI Mavic Pro. So let's see what else is in this box. Let me take school drone. There's my drone. Sorry, these two. School drone, DJI Mavic Air. All right, let me put this one over here and then set this down. See what else is in here. Quality of the video of this drone, I believe it can shoot up to 4K. Let's see. I don't remember all the specs. I did look it up and think like, hey, that does pretty much everything that I'm looking for it to do. I'm sure something in here. It shoots up to 4K. I don't shoot in 4K generally just because it's so much space. When I'm doing the drone stuff, I'll usually shoot in like 2.5K. So my final videos are generally 1080p. So 2.5K gives me a little bit of extra buffer room. If I kind of want to zoom in but not lose quality, I can do that with 2.5K. What's the time now? Where I'm at, I'm in Austin, Texas, and it is 12:15 in the afternoon. And I'm a teacher, so I've got the summer off already. Today's the first full day of summer. So here's the remote. It's pretty similar to the previous remote. It doesn't have as much info on the screen, but the cool thing is the little joysticks. Let me take this off. The little joysticks screw into or are magnetic or something. Yeah, screw into the actual spot. So the drone, they're kind of stored away underneath, so that way when you pack it up, they're not kind of getting bumped or anything like that. It's 10:50 p.m. Yeah, that is much later when you're on the other side of the world. I believe you guys are ahead of us though, so it is almost Friday for you guys. Let's see what else we got going on here. This is fun. This is even fun with 4 people. I can totally see why people like to do the live streaming stuff. Some batteries, propellers, more spare propellers, some connections so you can connect the remote to your phone, whatever it is, charger, and I think replacement. Oh yeah, some replacement joysticks. That's helpful. Let me put these back in. How long have I been going here? How long has this live stream been going? You would think there'd be a spot that says how long the live stream's been going. Oh, it does. Top 19 minutes. I figured this would probably be about 30 minutes. This is a nice bag. It's kind of like a messenger bag that it comes with. But it doesn't, I don't think it holds the drone. This is just, okay, this is more just charging equipment. The batteries, this is one of the batteries compared to the DJI Mavic Pro, which does stay up in the air a little bit longer. Mavic Air battery, Mavic Pro battery. So I think The Mavic Pro can stay between 20 and 25 minutes, and I think this one will probably be pushing about 20 minutes at the max. Where are your kids? I don't have any kids yet, but in due time we will have children. But my kids at the big charging dock, which I'll probably replace the one that I have over here. My students are all on vacation now. They went on vacation starting last week. Some of them are traveling, some are just hanging out. So I don't know how exactly I'm going to carry all this stuff. Let me see if there's more. But wait, there's more. All right, so lots of paperwork. The Fly More combo just says, here's all the battery stuff. Here's how you charge everything, which I kind of already know how to do. Put this towards me. Because it's pretty similar to the actual one. Disclaimer and safety guidelines, intelligent flight battery safety guidelines, propeller guards. I don't really want propeller guards. Battery to bank adapter, battery charging hub. That's nice, so you can charge on the go. Quick start guide. I don't think I'll need much of this since I'm pretty familiar with the DJI drone system in general. But what is your wife doing? Are your students studious? My wife is a pediatrician. She's a doctor to children. And she doesn't get a summer vacation, unfortunately. So she's working right now, but she's going to get some time off for us to go to Switzerland. These are propeller guards. I don't think I'm going to use these just because unless I'm like indoors somewhere. And I would say, let's keep the questions on topic. I think these questions are okay. Since it's the 4 of us here together, 5 of us here together. Here we go. My students are studious. If you look at a lot of the content on my channel, you'll see that I've got a lot of stuff with my math students and my robotics students. And I'm at a private middle school and high school in Austin, Texas. And so it's a pretty cool school because I wrote the grant for the original drone. And then they were like, yeah, we think that's a great idea. And we think you can do some cool stuff with this. So we'll go ahead and buy it. So I've been able to use it at school, not as much as I would like, just because I'm not exactly sure what to do it outside of some math lessons. And in robotics, I tried having them program like a flight path, which you can do with both of these drones now, and on the computer. But with having only one drone at the time, it really, I don't know, it was really hard to kind of have like 10 or 12 kids working on a drone project all at once when we only had one drone. We all had to go out there, and then we would just have to wait one at a time, and it kind of seemed like a waste of time because robotics is so generally robotics is so much about like trying something, seeing if it works, and revising it. And then if you can immediately see if it works and revise it right away, that's great. But if it's like, try something, go outside, try my drone program. Oh, it didn't work. I got to make these tweaks. Oh, now I got to wait for the next 12 people to go. Then we can go inside, made this one tweak. Okay, I'm ready to go back out. It's just very time consuming. And so ideally, if I could have a drone for every like 3 or 4 students, that would be easier to do more of a drone activity. But now I have 2 drones, so maybe I can do some stuff with that. Advice to an 18-year-old teen. I guess it would depend on what they need advice in, if they're looking to go to college or not, which probably isn't necessary for everybody. But I would wonder what the advice is that they're looking for. What do they want to know more about? That's about everything with the Fly More combo. The propeller guards, a bunch of battery stuff. I just can't get over that. Well, let me unscrew the joysticks and then just put them back in their little cubby. I hope they don't fall out of their cubby. I guess they wouldn't fall out as long as you keep these things closed like that. But I just can't get over what also really sold me on the DJI on this. Was that the casing for this drone is smaller than the casing for the smaller drone for the Spark. So this is such a nice case. Robotics, it's lots of coding. Yeah, I would say I would say in robotics, it's all coding. It's not coding like JavaScript or Ruby or anything like that. But they learn some basic coding using a website called code.org, where it's kind of drag and drop parts of programs, so where they can make a little animated character move around the screen and do stuff, just so they can think more logically and sequence orders of events and really be specific with what they're telling their character to do. But then we move into using Lego EV3 kits, robotics, where they build a robot, usually some kind of vehicle, and then they can start doing like, all right, turn the motors on for 3 seconds. Let me see what happens then. Okay, let me use this sensor, and when I have this distance sensor, if something gets close, I want you to stop moving or something like that. So it's a lot of programming like that. It's very visual based. It's not them typing out code for the Lego EV3, but they use, with the Lego, they use a program that looks like LabVIEW, which is the industry standard when it comes to robotics. Just it's more of like a kid version that has like nice colors. If you just search LabVIEW on Google, you'd get some pretty complicated looking stuff. But this is still generally kind of the same type of software that professionals in the robotics industry use. All right, check out my channel. Let me see, what do you got going on, tech and all. I can pull this up. I will keep this up and see what you are doing on your channel. I assume it's all about tech and all. Upload twice a week. Good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so robotics. The same type of software that they first learn how to program with, they have that type of software so you can program these specific drones, both of these, because I just got an email that says like, we can do the Mavic Air now, but I just got to figure out a way to do it to where 2 drones is enough. So now I know what you can get me for Christmas and my birthday. Yeah, the other Tom Gibson in here is my dad, and we got him when I took my school drone down there. We went and flew it, and that was kind of a cool experience for him to see how small these pieces of technology are getting. Tech and all, I appreciate you coming by, hanging out. I will check out your YouTube channel, and thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Let me know if you have any specific Premiere Pro channels or Premiere Pro tutorials you want me to do. So this video was about the unboxing. I told you a little bit what I'm doing in the summer. Speaking of videos that I'm gonna make, let me pull up my to-do list here of the different videos and maybe get some feedback if any of these sound really cool. I did do a statistics project at the end of the year this year that I plan on making a video about. Oh yeah, I did a vlog this weekend. My niece turned 1. I was gonna make a little vlog of that experience. Tacos in Austin, best tacos in Austin. I think that'll be a fun video to make. 3 must-try local wing places in Austin. I love wings. I was thinking about making a video on why I don't really care how many subscribers I have, because I just see YouTuber after YouTuber. Once they get to 1,000, it's like, oh, now I gotta get to 10,000. Once they get to 10,000, it's like, now it's 100,000. Once they get to 100,000, it's like, let's go for 1 million. Once it's 1 million, it's just like, no one really seems very satisfied with the amount of subscribers that they have. But I would like to be able to engage the people that are connected already, because I feel 3,000 is a lot of people, and I would just like to have more engagement with the people that are subscribed. So part of that is doing some new stuff like live streaming. How to live stream with a Canon T3i, like this whole setup. I was gonna make a video on that. Best ramen in Austin. There's so many good ramen places in Austin. I need to create a new channel trailer. I could be your biggest fan from Ireland. I appreciate that. Final Flame Productions. I am assuming you're a filmmaker as well. Let's see. I've never been to Ireland. Me and my wife went to Scotland a couple years ago, and we really liked it. And I liked it a lot because my last name, Gibson, is of Scottish descent. So I wanted to go and see my heritage. Wow, Final Flame Productions. You've got quite a following, 31,000 subscribers. So thanks for coming along. I appreciate it. You maybe you should be the one that's talking about like how subscribers don't matter, because I don't really have a ton. I have 3,000, which is good. I'm really happy to have that much. I am in jiu-jitsu, and so I plan on doing some of that. It's a gaming channel. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got that from just looking at it right now. A lot of Fortnite. I'm running a YouTuber camp next week, and I have a feeling a lot of kids are gonna be wanting to make gaming channels. And so one of yours could be one that I take a look at, because I'm sure most of the ones that they see are at the millions and millions of subscribers. It's like, well, you know, like let's see what are some of the ones that are on their way to getting millions, or what is a 30,000 subscriber. I like your thumbnails a lot too, by the way. They're very clear and crisp. Yeah, so I'm gonna maybe have a green screen there for them to actually be able to have like maybe the game in the background. I don't know. I might have them experiment with live streaming on YouTube, or Twitch or something like that. We'll see. Other videos to make. I'm in jiu-jitsu. I was gonna make a jiu-jitsu video. How to win the morning, how to win the day. I'm a morning person, and I wanted to make a video on that, just in case someone's like, I wanted to start doing morning person stuff, but how do I start? And yeah, that's about it for as far as the videos that I want to make this summer. But I think this goes in here. And of course the Switzerland trip, I'm going to make a video as well. I work with Rockstar Editor, a really cool movie making feature in GTA 5. I've not heard of that. I don't make gaming stuff, so that's good to know. It looks like most of these are GTA, and maybe any Fortnite. A lot of kids are really into playing Fortnite and PUBG. You'd like it. Yeah. I imagine having an editor that's specific for gaming would be good. So I may recommend that to some of my students. I am telling them that they either have to have iMovie or Premiere or something, but that could be if they're just looking to do. I'm gonna make them do some review videos and some tutorial videos, whether they actually post it on their channel or not, just to kind of get used to trying new things and getting new tools in their toolkit. Okay, well, thanks for everyone for coming by, all 4 or 5. Thanks for engaging in the chat. This is the most engaged chat I've been in as far as doing a live stream. If you want to, later today I'm making a video called Books and Beef Jerky. It'll be volume 2, and I'm going to be talking about the books that I read. So I'm excited about that, and I'll be eating beef jerky. I joined a beef jerky of the month club that sends me 3 jerkies a month, and so I'm going to be trying those and talking about them to kind of get that going. So, all right, Dad, I will see you this weekend, and thanks for stopping by the live stream. Hope you didn't get too distracted from your work. Final Flame Productions, appreciate you stopping by. Zubair, thanks for coming by. Melvin, Tech and all. This is fun. I'm going to try to do it more, particularly this month with trying to create my own side hustle. Each one of these has a chapter, a very actionable thing. I might just live stream myself going through it and thinking out loud and maybe getting ideas from people. So do more streams. Think I've been subbed for over a year. Okay, I will. And then we'll see what these streams turn into. They'll probably be various content, but just a chance to connect with people, talk to people in real time, and play around with this medium. So everyone, thanks for coming by, and I'll probably be streaming at some point in the next week. Maybe I'll even stream during the YouTube camp just to get a little glimpse of that. So farewell.